3.
Hi, I'm John Moran with Guitar ER, and I am here with in my shop with Ronnie, my sister, and just want to show you some stuff that I've been up to. I haven't been doing a lot of outside work yet because I just got out of the hospital, but I'm getting better, so hopefully that'll start picking up. But one of the things I was working on is this bass, which is a Harley Benton. Okay, it's called a Music Man Bass 5-string. It's some sort of number on there, and I got it out of Germany for $126, and it had frets. So I pulled the frets out and made it fretless. I put super glue on the fretboard, and I ran out of super glue, so I got to put more on here. Okay, and then I put bone nut, and then I replaced the pickup with a $7 pickup out of Amazon because the original pickup was very noisy for some reason. And then I put a preamp in there, this thing here, bass treble. That's a balance control. I ordered the wrong one, so I just leave it on one side, and then that's a volume. And playing it through I know this is a 210 that I built, speaker for bass, and a Gillian Kruger amplifier, about a 280 watt amplifier into 4 ohms. And I got SIT flat wounds on this thing. And basically, now that it's all said and done, the thing sounds pretty darn good. Forgive my playing, but...
That's the John I know.
Yeah, and that B string on this thing rings. This is a $126 bass. I paid almost more for shipping than the bass itself. And I put a wrap on the pick guard to make it black because it was a red. So I put a car wrap on there, and then put a battery compartment in the back, and kept everything else stock except the nut. And the bridge is stock, and bass treble, and then of course that just stays on. It's like another volume because I don't have another pickup. And then there's your volume, and I'm trying to make it sound like an old school Music Man. And so that's one of the things I've been working on. Pretty soon I hope some work comes in so I can work on that. And then I have one more thing to show you all real quick. I'm going to pull this out, and I gotta go get my acoustic. This is what I've been working on for a while. I needed an acoustic. Sorry for my face not being away from you. I'm just trying to put stuff together. I'm going to go grab my acoustic real quick. And
We also want to see that Type O negative bass amp that you built.
Cabinet?
Yes.
That's, right there. That's one of them. That's that right there. And it is 210. With some cheap speakers right now. I'll get some better ones later.
Love that rack of guitars.
Okay, so this, and I'll sit down over there. This thing's really big. I'm not used to playing acoustic. But I want to show you what I did.
Whoa.
Now, the action on my basses are as low as I can get them. Because
You like it to play like butter.
I like to play like butter because I have very bad, very, very bad hands.
When did you start playing bass?
1982.
How old were you?
14 years old.
What made you want to play the bass?
I saw Geddy Lee on an album cover, and I heard the way he was playing, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Wow.
And so I'm like, I want to do that.
It inspired you?
Yeah. And so I got me a bass, and
Well, how did you get your first bass?
I mowed lawns.
Wow.
I mowed, come on. There we go. I mowed lawns. It's hanging up there, the blue one.
Your blue
my first
bass?
bass.
Really?
That was-
You still have your first bass?
Yep.
Let's take a look at that. It's right over here. Wow. You don't play it anymore?
No, I got to put parts on it.
Wow. Okay.
So anyway, this is a Michael Kelly left-handed 5-string that I also made fretless. And I put, again, super glue on the neck, which I still need to do more of because I ran out of super glue again. I put a anti-feedback sound hole cover. I made a bridge, a saddle out of fiberglass, out of an old archery bow limb.
Really?
Yeah, I made that. And now this, I had a Fishman pickup in it, a Fishman acoustic pickup in it, and it just got noisy. So I put this $15 pickup I got from Amazon.
Whoa.
Okay. And then the bridge was coming up, so I just re-glued the bridge. When the bridge came up, it damaged the pickup. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it up just a skosh. Show you what I do here. Oh, wrong way. Let's see here. Bass. Gillian Kruger has everything backwards. And so what I use, a little bit of noise.
Whoa.
Hold on.
That's very deep.
That's horrible, actually. There we go. So basically, what I do is I have the action really high, and I got flat wound D'Addario chromes on here. So with the higher action, it makes it sound like a. It sounds like an upright. That's what I want.
And you made this one fretless too? So after you got inspired by Geddy Lee, how many hours would you spend trying to learn how to play bass?
In the summertime, it was all day. I was a kid. And I'd do my chores or whatever I had to do. And then I'd get in the room to play bass. My dad got me that first bass, and about a month after I got it, I had a guy in El Paso make it a fretless because I saw Jaco Pastorius. You know, everybody knows Jaco Pastorius in the bass world, and he had a fretless bass. I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. So we had him made it fretless. I basically started out on a fretless. I didn't start out on a fretted. So when I got a fretted bass, it was terrible. And so,
How do you start on fretless?
because I made it my only option. I didn't have plan B.
Oh,
It's like, I want to do it so bad, I'll just do that.
on
you
the
know,
one bass you had,
On the one bass I have, I didn't have a fretted bass.
and you never turned back.
Nope, I love fretless bass.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah, and so basically with this pickup, if I can turn it up, I have the bass all the way up, and I've got everything else down. You know, everything else is down,
Oh,
and so I don't want bright sound on this.
oh, that does sound like an upright bass.
And so yeah, I've been working on this, and I still need a lot more work. What else should I do with this? That's it. The bridge was a big thing. It peeled up, and I glued it back and it stayed miraculously. And so, anyway, that's this. Those are the two projects I've been working on. That's about it, really. I'm going to shut this off.
Okay. Now, give me that intro. I'm John Moran.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, you did say that. Now, say peace out.
Peace out. Jesus loves you.
Yeah, John.